Bhagavad Gita, Truth of Life, Section 1. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let there be one work only, the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavad Gita is the essential nectar of the Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Lord Krishna himself, the original Lord Vishnu. Bhagavad Gita comes out from the mouth of the Supreme Lord of Godhead. The Ganges is said to originate from the lotus feet of the Lord. The Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, the meaning of all the Upanishads, is just like a cow, and Lord Krishna, who is famous as the cowherd boy, is milking this cow. Arjuna is just like a calf, and learned scholars and pure devotees are to drink the nectarian milk of Bhagavad Gita. One may cleanse oneself by taking a bath in water daily, but if one takes a bath even once in the pure Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life will be altogether cleaned. Because Bhagavad Gita is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so Bhagavad Gita alone is enough for anybody. And because Bhagavad Gita is the meaning of all Vedic literatures, if one drinks the water of the Ganges, gets lifeline. So what to speak of one who drinks the nectar of Bhagavad Gita? Because Bhagavad Gita is the essential nectar of the Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Lord Krishna himself, the original Lord Vishnu. If one properly follows the instructions of Bhagavad Gita, one can be freed from all the sadness and troubles of life. One can be freed from all fears in this life, and one's next life will be spiritual. If one understands Bhagavad Gita very sincerely and with all seriousness, then by the grace of God, the reactions of his past misdeeds will not act upon him. The Lord Krishna says very loudly in the last portion of Bhagavad Gita, "Just surrender unto me, I shall set you free from all sinful reactions. Do not fear." Thus the Lord takes all responsibility for such a person who surrenders unto him, and the Lord Krishna forgives such a person against all reactions of sins. Lesson of life number 1. Dhritarashtra said, "O Sanjay, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do?" Lesson of life number 2. Lord Krishna said, "As a person puts on new garments, giving up the old ones, the soul similarly accepts the new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones." Lesson of life number 3. The individual is the passenger in the chariot of the material body, and intelligence is the driver. Mind is the driving instrument, and the senses are the horses. The self is thus the enjoyer or sufferer in the association of the mind and senses. Lesson of life number 4. All material activities in the world are being conducted under the modes of material nature. Although these modes of material nature are originates from the Supreme Lord Krishna, then too the Supreme Lord Krishna is not subject to them. Lesson of life number 5. Men of small intelligence search favors from the demigods and obtain things that are temporary and taken away at death. In actuality, all these benefits are gifted by the Supreme Lord alone. Lesson of life number 6. Mystics who are advanced in yoga practice can arrange the place and time to leave the body. Others have no control. Lesson of life number 7. Lord Krishna, the original Lord Vishnu, said, I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything originates from me. The wise who know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. Lesson of life number 8. Upon seeing the universal form of the Lord Krishna, Arjuna was wonderstruck and said, O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many arms, bellies, mouths and eyes, expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle and no beginning. Lesson of life number 9. The tree of this material world is just the inverted reflection of the spiritual world. One who is attached to this tree of material world of illusion can get free of it by cutting it down with the weapon of detachment. Lesson of life number 10. At the time of death, the consciousness created by the living being carries him to his next body. Lesson of life number 11. If the living being has made his consciousness like an animal's, he is sure to get an animal's body. Lesson of life number 12. Lord Krishna, the original Lord Vishnu, said, I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta and I am the knower of the Vedas. Lesson of life number 13. Lord Krishna, the original Lord Vishnu, said, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your duty unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.